on a city street, two open hearts and a rhythm sweet. The world's a blur from a yellow car. We made it through, we've come so far. This is the morning of our lives, a new adventure now arrives. With every color bold and true, everything feels shiny and new. This is the morning of our lives. Oh, the morning of our lives.
The wedding, light over the water. Weeks later, the city gathered again, this time for a wedding. Mirabella wore a flowing white dress that shimmered in the sunlight. Kaden wore a tailored suit, standing tall with the help of his robotic exoskeleton. They met in the center of the bridge, the place where they first touched hands, the place where they kissed, the place where the city once tore itself apart. Now it was glowing. Lanterns hung from the railings, flowers lined the walkway. The river reflected the light like a mirror of hope. They said their vows. I choose you across every divide. I choose you across every fear. I choose you across every lifetime. When they kissed, the crowd erupted. The bridge felt alive. The yellow Jeep, as they left the celebration, the local dealership surprised them with a gift. A bright yellow Jeep, decorated with ribbons and flowers. A symbol of new beginnings, a symbol of freedom, a symbol of joy. After so much pain, Kaden climbed into the passenger seat. With Mirabella's help, she slid behind the wheel. They waved to the cheering crowd. They held hands across the console, and then they drove across the bridge, through the city, past the river, into the open road, into the beyond together. The moral of their story: don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge a heart by its color, don't judge a soul by its neighborhood. Love one another, or hate will destroy what love could have healed. Epilogue. 5 years later. 5 years had passed since the night the city nearly tore itself apart. The bridge was no longer a symbol of division. It was a landmark of healing, painted with murals from both neighborhoods, lined with flowers and crossed daily by people who once feared each other. And on a warm spring morning, the city gathered again, this time for a celebration of a different kind. Mirabella's graduation, the auditorium was packed. Families from both sides of the river sat together, shoulder to shoulder, no longer separated by invisible lines. Mirabella Salas walked across the stage in her white coat, her doctoral hood draped over her shoulders, her name announced with pride. Dr. Mirabella Salas, Doctor of Science in Medicine, specializing in nanotechnology and robotic rehabilitation. The crowd erupted, her mother cried, her father clapped until his hands hurt. And in the front row, Kaden stood with the help of his exoskeleton braces, tears in his eyes. She looked at him, he looked at her, and the whole world felt right. Kaden walks at the birth of their child. Later that year, in a softly lit hospital room, Mirabella lay in a bed, breathing through contractions. Kaden stood beside her, not in a wheelchair, not lying down, but standing, holding her hand with trembling strength. The nanotech treatments, the robotic limb support, the relentless rehab, all of it had brought him here. When their baby's first cry filled the room, Kaden leaned over, tears falling freely. We did it, he whispered, we really did. Mirabella smiled through her exhaustion. You walked to our child, she said softly. He walked, he kissed her forehead. Because you never stopped believing I could. Movie style closing scene, the camera pans out over the city, the river shimmering, the bridge glowing with lanterns, families from both sides mingling in the evening light. A narrator's voice, warm, steady, hopeful, speaks over the scene. Hate almost destroyed them, fear almost divided them, but Love rebuilt the city. Cut to Mirabella and Kaden walking slowly across the bridge, their baby in Kaden's arms, the sunset painting the sky. Gold people wave, children run past them. Music plays from both sides of the river. They reach the center of the bridge, the place where everything began and stopped. Mirabella leans her head on Kaden's shoulder. He kisses the top of her hair. Their baby coos softly. The camera pulls back, rising above the bridge, above the river, above the city that once burned with hate but now glows with unity. A final line appears on the screen. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a heart by its color. Love one another. Fade to black. Credits roll. The story lives on.
Cross that bridge where colors meet, a new beginning, oh so sweet. And now I see you lying here, holding our future, holding it near. You walked through fire, you fought the pain, to dance with me in sun and rain. Love rebuilt a city for us, built on faith and endless trust. Built on faith and endless trust. Oh, love built a city for us.